Hello, this is the sixth video on musical intervals. Today we're going to look at the minor third interval. It would sound like this, for example, or like this. A little bit darker sounding interval. Again, as we're speaking about intervals, we're speaking about the distance between two given notes. For the minor third, this video's interval between these two notes, for example, there are 3 semitones in between. So again, I will demonstrate this. Let's go to the 5th fret on the low E string. If this is our root note, this note would be called A, if A is our root note, and we're looking for the minor third of A. So for the note that is 3 semitones away, we go back 2 frets and up 1 string. Moving on to the root note on the A string, staying in the 5th fret again, this note is called D. We're looking for the minor third of D. Again, as before, we're going to go back 2 frets, up 1 string. So D, and here's F. Minor third of D is F. Moving on to a root note on the D string. Again, staying in the 5th fret, this note is called G. And we're looking for minor third of G. Same as before, we're going to go back 2 frets, up 1 string. So root note is G, 5th fret D string. Our minor third is B flat in the 3rd fret on the G string. Moving on to the root note on the G string, staying in the 5th fret. This note is called C, and we're looking for our minor third of C. So for the note that is 3 semitones away from C. Now this is our only exception. We're only going to go back 1 fret and up 1 string. In this case, that leaves us playing the B string here in the 4th fret. Here's our root note, that was the note C. Here's our minor third of C, which is E flat. Lastly, moving on to the root note on the B string in the 5th fret still. If this is our root note, it's called E. And we're looking for the minor third of E. We're going to go same as earlier, back 2 frets and up 1 string. I'm going to play the root note with my ring finger here. So back 2 frets and up 1 string. Distance between these two notes once again is 3 semitones. Quite the small interval, you could say, and also a little bit darker, a little bit sadder sounding than, for example, a major third from the last video would be this here. Now the minor third sounding like this. Again, you can move this around, combine it with other intervals, and start creating interesting harmonic progressions. You can do this randomly, just moving around intervals, minor thirds, major third, perfect fourth. For example, just some examples. Perfect fifth here, octaves. Putting that all together can lead to some interesting ideas. This was the video about minor thirds. Coming up next are minor and major sixths intervals.